Welcome to Bottle Grapes. I'm Krunch, and this is the Krunch on Wine. Welcome back. I'm here today with John Sakamoto of wine2find.com. How you doing today, John?
Doing good, thanks.
Great, great. John, I see we got a couple of white wines here today. What are we tasting out here?
Well, first we've got from Napa Valley, the Robert Mondavi Fumé Blanc, 2009 vintage. And from the region of Vouvray, the Sauvignon Vouvray from Loire Valley, a 2010.
All right, and that is a Chenin Blanc. Right, Chenin Blanc, that'd be great. All right, well, let's see, we've already poured the Vouvray in here. And so let's give this thing a little swirl out, honestly. Vouvrays come in quite popular in the last couple of years. A lot of people have really started to get in. A lot of people only really buy it, in my opinion, I see, during the Thanksgiving time. You know, it's actually a very good all-season, type wine. I enjoy it during the summertime, especially with grapes or heart of palms. If you ever had heart of palms in Vouvray, that's a really good combination. And stuff on there. If you put a little olive oil on there, and stuff makes it really good and stuff. But let's give this a sniff. A little fruity flavoring up out of there. Tropical.
Some nice full flavored characteristics coming out. Quite tropical.
Very full. Almost, like liquid syrup. Almost, nice and big structure in there. You could almost confuse that, with a, with a thicker dessert. Type wine. It's really,
it's got some nice body to it, some nice intensity.
Very good.
Yeah, Chenin Blancs have really, over the years, decreased in population. Being in the wine business for about 16 years now, I remember earlier days, Vouvray and Chenin Blancs were more prominent on wine lists. Then it started going away, but I see a little bit of it coming back now.
I see the Chenin Blanc coming back in the South African versions.
And with blends.
Right, blends. And more with the blends and stuff, but definitely in with the South Africa version. South Africa has kind of captured that niche, now they become the Chenin. When you think of Chenin Blanc, you kind of think of South Africa in that region where, France has been making Vouvrays for, years and years.
This is opening up now. The second taste was even, brighter than the first.
It's really good. I mean, this is an excellent dinner meal wine. Definitely would like that. Definitely late night after when you got the ladies around by the fireplace and stuff. Definitely a nice little white wine. Have around. I like the nice, flavored little sweetness in there.
There is a
because most of the ladies, don't like that real tannicky Cabernet, Merlot, base. They like that little sweeter, style, kind of like us, a couple of sweet guys.
Yeah, sure, sure. Talk for yourself, Krunch.
They like to have that nice sweetness, and I think, this right here is really good. I would definitely an 88 points in my opinion. Definitely something really good and worthwhile to have and to seek out, and you should be out there in your local wine stores. For those of the wine stores that don't have this, you definitely like to find out who carries this. Definitely seek out wine2find.com, and they'll let them know where they can get it. So all right, now from the Chenin Blanc, I'm going to move on to, just to rinse out my glass here, Robert Mondavi Fumé Blanc.
I had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Mondavi July 11th, 1995. You know how I know that, Krunch?
How do you know that, Dave?
Mr. Mondavi autographed a real nice Oakville Reserve Cabernet. and he put the date on it.
There you
I
go.
still have that bottle. He was quite the gentleman. Being in the wine business all these years, presenting Robert Mondavi, I've often said, and it's quite true, Mr. Mondavi was the pioneer of California wine business, and it would not be anywhere near what it is today without Mr. Mondavi and his family doing what they did. And why did they come up with a Sauvignon Blanc and call it Fume Blanc?
Yeah,
from what I understand is, as you know, a Sauvignon Blanc and Fume Blanc is one and the same varietal. But Sauvignon Blancs weren't selling back in the 80s, so Mr. Mondavi decided to call his Sauvignon Blanc a Fume Blanc. It has the connotation that it's smoky, if you will, a term that was used previously in Europe, and it took off and did very well for him, and to this day still calls it Fume Blanc, but in fine print it does say on the label dry Sauvignon Blanc. But let's taste it.
Yeah, sometimes just in the marketing alone, you know, we'll drive up the, you know, business and stuff. You know, that's what they came up with Meritage, you know. Had to drive up the table reds and stuff, put it up into that upper ante, plus, of course, you know, the different, you know, classifications and, you know, steps that it has to take to become a Meritage. But still, a Meritage is a table red, top of the line.
What a nice nose. This is... get quite the floral and
oh yeah, that almost brings the island tropic to you. You know, right now with a little bit of snow out here and stuff, wouldn't mind being out in the tropics. All right, let's give this a little taste. Definitely have that smoky flavor in there.
that is good.
This is a bigger, fuller body, you know, as where the Vouvray was more sugary, you know, sweeter and stuff. This is more of a bolder, drier, you know, style, and it really holds good. I mean, got my tannins right here on the side, right there. It's just like tuckering in. Really good. Definitely a honestly good pasta and salad, you know, one on there, winter type. I could definitely see this with turkey, you know,
Most definitely.
turkey,
Most
any
definitely.
type of quail, like that.
Poached fish. Yep.
Poached fish, right.
Oysters, clams.
And oysters and clams, definitely taken into that, the saltiness and stuff in there, really good.
And I think this retails wholesale somewhere in the $12 range. Very affordable. And I'd give it a 86.
I mean, well, like I said, I like it. I like it because I like that smoky flavor taste. You know, is on there. You know, I like how it tuckers in. It's not sweet. I don't like my whites too sweet. Definitely a good 86 plus 87. Definitely on the. Really like it.
Good
That's
for the money.
It is.
And to find this wine, of course, visit www.wine2find.com if you're a wholesale buyer, and it will direct you to the distributor here in the state of Illinois that you can purchase it from.
All right. I'm Krunch, and this is the Krunch on Wine.